we have created this event to actually remind a bit interfaith thing about different cultures. So anyway, so right now I'm going to pass on to Vanessa and Kitty who's going to introduce the games.
Okay.
So we're going to play a quick game into 4 groups, please. Not now, once I explain this game. Basically, you're going to get something very, well, the same as this. And this is all the religions. If you don't know about it, don't worry. You'll learn today. And all you have to do is match the card to the religion equivalent to it. So it's not hard. And whoever gets the most point, gonna have a surprise.
Guys.
Oh, hello.
Guys, from the left.
We have a winner with 20 mistakes, which was okay. That was very good. Jim Dreamers!
Christianity, well, let me break it down for you. The first 4 words of Christianity is Christ. It's to do with the Anointed One. So being a Christian to me is basically just being more Christ-like. So we use him as an example. Christianity has been around for many years and it's still around today. So many different denominations. I go to a part of the Pentecostal denomination. And to me, faith is my every being. That's the reason why I'm here today. And so on and so forth.
So can I ask you a question? What is faith to you?
What is faith?
Yeah.
To me, faith is believing in something which you can't see. However, you still have...
You can feel it.
You can feel it, yeah, spiritually. It's not so much using your reason, because that's the important thing about faith, ladies and gentlemen. Faith is a spiritual thing. You can't use reason. Get your reasoning out of the way, because if you use a reason, it's kind of nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Faith is believing in something which you cannot see on a spiritual level.
I'm going to talk about Islam. I'm just going to ask someone, obviously those people who are not practicing Islam, who are not Muslim, what do you know about Islam, those non-Muslims? I just want to know how much do you know, yeah?
It's one of them that you have to pray at least 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And you have to wash basically your face, your feet,
and your feet.
You have to be clean
Before we go to
Yeah,
that's correct. The main thing that Muslims practice is obviously praying 5 times a day, and they're right as well. Before we pray, before each prayer, we have to basically wash everything. So we kind of present. Praying is kind of having a communication with God, though we're not getting any reply back. Praying is like presenting yourself on a 5-time basis, kind of a time basis. So when we pray, we have to take off everything, kind of present ourselves as simple as we can, because we're not showing off anything. It's like talking to your Lord, and you're not like showing off to Him, because He's your Lord, He made you. So what Muslims believe, that there is only one God, and that is Allah and nobody else. And like some religions who have some statutes to follow. And the main, what I wanted to share is about halal and the concept behind it. Most people do not know that. They just think halal is taking out the blood of the animal and cooking it or something. But basically halal stands for, because you do not just kill the animal, because that is counted as torture. What halal is, you kind of say a prayer. It's kind of doing it in a manner way. Even though they're animals, we treat them in a way with respect. So we say a prayer before we slaughter them. That's the whole concept of halal. That's why we can only eat any beef, meat, anything, or chicken, anything that is halal. That means that the animal is given respect and a prayer before killing it. So that's why we eat halal. And one more thing is, like Muslims say, Assalamu alaikum. That's how when you meet, that basically means peace be with you, and the reply is wa alaikum salam. That means peace be with you as well. So whatever the media is saying is obviously wrong, and obviously if you want to know anything, all Muslims follow what the Quran says. Everything we follow, we live our life according to Quran. Like any problem we have, the Quran has a solution, so we have to go to a spiritual leader. For example, if you're a landlord or say like your father passed away and you have to divide property, then even the Quran has a solution how the property should be divided. And Islam gives equal right to women. So there's equal right for man and woman. So it's really interesting, and Islam tells you to respect every religion. It does not say that I'm the only one, respect me. Islam says that everybody else has their beliefs, you should respect them, but not kind of downgrade them or something. So if you want to know, you can always read the translation of Quran and what it says.
Christianity, I'm part of the Baptist denomination. And basically, since I was born, I've been raised up as a Christian. It's like everything I do is Christianity is in me. And since I was growing up as a little kid, I've always been passionate about learning about God and learning about what is right. And I really express that. If you guys know me, well, you probably don't know me enough yet, but if you guys know me, you probably know that I'm a very religious person, and I try to show it daily. Well, I wouldn't say that Christianity is something that my parents gave to me, so I have to follow it. It's something I would say that I have a choice, because now I'm 16 going to 17. I think I'm at a certain age where I can make my own choices, and my mum and my parents will respect that. For example, my mum would not, if I told my mum today I want to become a Muslim, she wouldn't mind it because my mum respects that. My mum was a Muslim before, so she respects that. My dad was a Muslim before, they respect that. So it's like my choice now. Now it's my choice to be a Christian. And I just think everything, like we Christians, we live by the Bible. There is no Christianity without the Bible. The Bible is what we live and read, what we live and read on. That's what we do everything on. And it's not like it's like that you have to do this, you have to do that. People think when you say 10 commandments in the Bible, people think that's strict, that's like it's giving you settings of how to live your life. For example, like Muslims, they have the Quran. People think it's a strict way of living your life. No, it's not. It's just a way to guide you through the right path. And I think having a religion guides me to the right path. And I think I find it hard to understand why people would just like sometimes take the piss out of religion. So, and I'm very strong about that.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I believe in God, but I don't know how to say it, because like I believe in God, but I don't know which God to believe in. Should I believe in Christian? Should I believe in Muslim? I believe in every God. Like if I was in RE today with GCSE and I learned about Christianity, Muslim, I respect them. I actually think like God does exist. That's why like you know when my granddad died, I prayed and I actually prayed God that please look after my granddad for me. And to be honest, I'm not atheist. I don't know why I am, to be honest.
Do you think you're probably agnostic?
Yeah.
But you don't know. You know this.
Yeah, I know there's a God. There's a God in the world, but I'm not really. But I don't know which God to actually believe in. That's the thing. I do believe in God. I pray to Him when I'm in difficulty. Like I pray to Him when during exams and stuff. I'm hoping that my exam I'm gonna get A's and whatever. I pray to God. Like in China or Macau, Hong Kong. You know, I don't know. Have you guys seen it? But there's this long thing, and we have to do this 3 times, and we pray during that process. Like we talk to God. But to be honest, I don't know. Is it Muslim? Is it Christian? Is it like you know? Anyway, but to be honest, I believe in God. I'm not atheist, but I don't know why I don't have a religion. Because like my parents just believe in God as well, but they never taught us about anything about Christians and Muslims or whatever. I just learned it in GCSE, to be honest. So,
I believe there's only one God, and religion is basically a different perspective of that God. Every religion looks at God in a different way, but we still worshiping the same God in a way. That's what I believe. I'm not very religious. My parents, they're very. I was born in a Christian home. My mom is Catholic and my dad is Christian. Sometimes, you know, that can cause a little bit of argument, but it's fine. And now I'm part of a Japanese philosophy, and we believe that our minds can help us in every day. I mean, if you think positive things will happen to you. And also, we learn to be grateful to everything in our lives, because sometimes we take things for granted, which is true. And basically, that's it, really. I don't have a religion. I do go to church. I consider myself as a Christian, but I believe there's no one.
I think there's a boundary between culture and religion. Like nowadays, people mix up these 2 concepts. Like sometimes, like a particular group of community does not do something, and then they say that their religion says that they cannot do. But I think it's more to do with the community and the culture and the traditions, the values that have been put into, and that's what like. There's a boundary, but people these days tend to confuse the two. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people do something and then you just blame their religion, but you shouldn't be doing that, because you never know. Maybe it's just a tradition or the culture that I've been following. It's part of the culture. It could not be part of the religion or the
But
vice versa.
wouldn't you say religion is part of a culture?
Sorry?
Wouldn't you say religion is part of the culture? Oh, someone's
No, you can't say that.
Yes and no. I would say yes and no in the sense that sometimes religion is embedded into a culture. For example, if you were to do research on the Mexican community, and you go back into the culture, the Aztec, there was beliefs and what embedded, same thing with the Egyptians. But I think in this modern age, a lot of faiths kind of transcend cultures. For example, you can go into a church and see, it'll be like the United Nations. You see everyone of different backgrounds or whatnot. So I think yes and no. Yes, religion is sometimes embedded into culture, but I think a lot of times religion transcends culture.
Sleep tonight.